What is your favorite place to visit?
I love amusement parks.
What is your funniest memory?
In grade 9, a boy showed up at my door with an oyster for no reason.
Who is your favorite superhero?
Before it was Captain America, but now I think it's Iron Man.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Shared Weakness. On today's show, we have Emma, and she is going to be talking to us about the weakness of perfection. So Emma, why don't you just start right into this? You probably have some experience with this, so why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think it's definitely something that we all struggle with, whether we want to admit it or not. Um, Anywhere from like in school, trying to be perfect in school, to even trying to be perfect in especially prayer and with your relationship with Jesus. Um, Simpler in school, I think, even when I look at my own life, I was never good at math or science or those kinds of things, but I knew that I was good at English. So I focused really hard in English. And I think that I kind of started to slack off a little bit because I didn't feel perfect or good enough in science or math because I just wasn't, that's not how it was built in the brain to understand that stuff, which is okay. And I think that so often we get so caught up in the fact that, like, okay, I'm not good enough at this and I'm not good enough in math that I'm not going to try as hard because it's not even worth it. Like, I'm not going to do well, which can get pretty dangerous in whatever you're doing. And I think that that applies to in like your relationships with people and in faith. Like I said, I think for my own self, I've struggled with that a lot, with trying to be perfect in my faith and not feeling like I was good enough. I think I use that as an excuse for myself not to get better in those areas and not to push through and realize that, like, yeah, I might not be perfect, but that makes it even more important for me to try harder because then, I feel like it's more admirable
Mm,
to push through the tough times and accept the fact that you're not perfect at it, but that you're going to keep on trying.
yeah.
I think too in prayer life, I get caught in traps of like, well, God, like I'm not good. Like I keep on sinning, or I wasn't nice to this person, and I wasn't praying enough. I wasn't focusing in mass, or whatever it is, and I start to doubt myself, and I'm like, okay, well, you don't even want to talk to me. Like this is I'm not good. Like you're so good and I'm not good at all. I'm not perfect. I'm not that perfect Catholic. And it's like he's just shaking his head going, I already know that. I
Mm,
already know that you're not perfect. And that's exactly why I want you to come and sit with me and talk with me, because I want to help you through that. I want to be there and help you realize that you don't have to be perfect for me to love you and for others to love you. Like you just have to be yourself and work on it.
So what are some next steps that someone can take um, to kind of overcome this and be okay with not being perfect?
I think for sure the first step is just acknowledging that fact that it's okay. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. All those people that you think are perfect and that you look up to, like they've got some broken part in their life that they're not perfect either, but they don't let that rule them and control them and affect their lives, but also not using that as an excuse and like using that to push harder and work harder to do better in those things in your life. And definitely bring that to prayer because
Mm.
Jesus will help you through that. He will give you the strength that you need to do those things that you don't think that you can do. And he will surprise you.
Thank you very much, Emma, for sharing with us. I hope that our viewers learn something, and that they can realize that, yeah, just because they aren't perfect doesn't mean everybody else is,
Yeah.
and that nobody is perfect, except for Jesus.
Yep.
um, so wherever you're watching this, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and follow us. And if you like what we're doing, please be a friend, tell a friend, share this with your friends and your family. And we hope to catch you next time. Peace.